Okay, so it's been about 5-6 days since I was last out here, and I have planted out some of the strawberries. I've got a lot more to go, so I'm going to have to make more beds. You might notice a slight difference between this bed and this bed. This bed has got a layer of biochar on it, so I'm experimenting with biochar that I made. I planted each of these are all daughter plants, all come off runners, and I've planted each one of them 30 centimetres apart, raised them up, mounded them up a bit, so that what we have is a place the crown hopefully won't rot. And then the plan is to mulch them quite heavily with pine needles like this. That way I'm hoping that I'm not going to have to use huge amounts of water come summertime when they're fruiting. My water bill is going to be way lower because the soil is going to stay moist, and of course it's going to keep the weeds down. Could use plastic. A lot of people, commercial growers of course, use plastic for this very purpose. I'm not a fan of plastic. It's against my organic principles to use plastic if I don't have to, and so in that sense I don't have to, as far as I'm aware. I might have to go back to it. I talked to somebody recently and she said she tried a method like this and found that she couldn't keep up with the weeds. That may be the case here, I don't know. I'm going to give it a go before I go back to the idea of using plastic on my food, which for no other reason than the fact that plastic is just fucking destructive on the ecosystem long term. I'm not necessarily trusting when they say it's stable and nothing leaches into the soil. I've dug up enough plastic in this area that's been down in the ground 30-40 years and it's all degraded. It doesn't come out looking the same as it went in. So it might be very slowly degrading, but there's still some degrading, and what kind of chemicals are coming out when it does degrade. So yeah, I'll keep you informed of how we go. And oh, by the way, the biochar, just a word of warning, I charge my biochar with urine, chicken and horse manure, compost, vegetable scraps, and I can tell you it reeks. So just be aware of that when you go to open that barrel and go to drain it, that it has got an odour. So if you've got a neighbour you don't like, wait till the wind's blowing in that direction and biochar your whole fucking vegetable garden. That'll teach the cunt. Okay. Hooroo.